Thank you, Sir Duck. Your help was immeasurable. Greetings. You guess what? I have this new thing everybody's talking about. This is Switch. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Ooh, I'm excited. Are you excited? I hope you are excited. I am. Let me see. Let me through. 10 nins. Boom. Wow. This thing looks pretty. Wow. So sleek. So small. Get out of here, box. Wow. Check it out. Really, really, really sleek. And oh, they promised OLED screen. Is this OLED? Yes. Check out the vivid blacks. And it's a touch screen. I would say the menu is a little bit outdated, but whatever. Whatever it is. Why is it screen? Oh no, it's Sony. Oh, it's not Nintendo Switch, it's Sony Switch. Oh, it's Sony Vita. God, somebody played a prank on me. Just kidding. I just wanted to tell you that Vita already had OLED screen. Nothing but that. It already had OLED screen, it already was portable enough, it was the powerhouse of the console. Also, this is a touch screen. Well, not touch screen, touchpad. This is touch screen, this is touchpad, and all the controls you want to, especially two sticks. But we are not here for this. We are here for the portable goodness, the real goodness, the star of the show of the portable consoles, Nintendo. Bonk. They call it portable. I am not about to say anything about that, but they call it portable. Okay, this is Switch OLED. Good thing about Switch OLED, this thing has less bezel than the original Switch. You can also see how it's not great. It's not a great refresh rate and so on. Yes, it has Twitch and it has YouTube on it. Amazing. Really amazing. And of course, the star of the show, you can play it like that. Stand it here. Play it like this. If anybody really wanted that. The portable console. Well, I mean, of course, there are people who want to do that. There are people, absolutely there are people. But if it's the portable console, just check this out. The portable console. Then again, this was the only portable console, and it was just that, it was portable. And this was portable console, or semi-portable, or not portable at all, because you can plonk it like that in this black box of doom it came with, and call it a day. Yes, it's a good thing, it's a nice thing, you can even detach joysticks and have fun with that, but still, what pocket can you fit this thing in? I mean, seriously, you want to see the portableness of this thing? Okay, when I was a little bit younger, there was a little thing called PlayStation 2 going to parties. When somebody who had the PlayStation 2 usually got their PlayStation and brought to a party. You want to see how portable it is? This is PlayStation 2. This is Switch. I mean, for both of them, you kinda sorta need to take a bag, or some sort of bag with you. They are literally the same size here. But okay, this is the PlayStation 2. I mean, of course, this is the full-blown console. This is portable, this is full-blown, but yeah, for sure. In this case, why do you make a portable console the size of this? Okay, never mind. You want something more portable? I can understand that. I have something more portable. iPad. This is iPad mini. iPad mini not only has the bigger screen, the brighter screen, it also has the better battery life. Because yes, the battery life is not that great. I mean, sure, it's showing 100% right now. It's probably the better battery than the battery in the original Switch. Just like this pointy thingy, lean thing. But seriously, if you have the better and the bigger screen, it takes more battery. And if you install bigger battery, you're virtually negating the damage the screen does to your original battery. Which is understandable. And sure thing. Oh, and when I see one more Sony thing which is more portable or just as portable as this one, let me show you. Meet Sony Vaio P, a pocket laptop. Yes, it may be a slow version of any kind of laptop. It has Atom. It is older, probably as old as you are. It was designed for Windows Vista. It was designed for Windows Vista, but it has the full keyboard. It has bright screen. Maybe it's not OLED, but it's still a bright screen. It's portable. It has Wi-Fi. It has 2 stickers of the Docracy. It can run most of the Nintendo NES or SNES emulators. But there is a catch. It runs them for free. Yes. You can install them and run them for free. This thing has you to pay Nintendo some money every month to be able to run the emulators of the original NES and SNES. By the way, this thing, it can run emulators too. But who cares? Whoopsie doodle. Still, this thing is better. But alright with the comparison, let's go for the Switch itself. The Switch! The Switchness. Yeah, I didn't take the white version of the OLED because white consoles just suck. The worst thing you can do with the console, make it white. Sony made it, Xbox made it, now Nintendo made it. Good! Congratulations guys, you suck at designing. But never mind, you know what I also had to do to make this thing run and work? I had to register a Nintendo Switch account. Sometimes when you register an account you feel like you are joining some sort of the forum or you're joining some sort of the social network, or maybe you're just joining the Epic Games Store because it has free games and Fortnite. This thing was actually more like joining the EA Origin. I'm not kidding you. Everything this thing asked you, it was about how are you going to pay us? What exactly do you want us to do? Do you want us to ask you for a password every time you pay us? Or do you maybe want to remember the password and pay automatically? It was nothing like, do you want your friends to find you because maybe you have a friendly name, the friends might find you. No, it was only about payments and user license agreements and so on and so forth. It's not fun. It's definitely not fun. But hey, it has some games, right? It has some games. Just check this out. It has games. Guacamelee. I have that thing on GOG and I think I have it on Steam as well. Dex. I finally completed this game on Switch. Yes, this is the game I have completed. Not a bad one. Quite good one, but overpriced as hell. I think I paid for this one 150 rubles because it was on sale. But in reality, I already had it on GOG. Why would I pay at all? I just wanted to see how it goes. Anyway, the way. Okay. Buggy, glitchy. I found a bug and glitch that just prevented me from going forward, but it happens. Blazing Beaks. Very not fun. I mean, it is fun to play on Switch because twin stick shooters require twin sticks, right? No! You're wrong. With mouse aim, it's much more convenient. But yes, of course, good luck connecting mouse to that. In any case, Empire of Sin. This is the only thing I have on cartridge. The cartridge is really, really bitter. I tried it, it is really bitter. If you want to, you can try it as well, but trust me on that, it is really bitter, just have some water with it. This is an okay game, but I have no idea why Romero decided to publish it on Switch as well. I have no clue. This is not a thing that will be good enough on Switch or that will look good on Switch. Whatever, who cares? Anyway, Beyblade Pixels. I finally completed the easy run of Beyblade Pixels on Switch. Second game I completed. Hooray! Pooh! Confetti, please. But I wanted to play Bayonetta 2. I played Bayonetta 1 on Xbox 360, I have it on Steam, and I kinda don't want to pay for Bayonetta on Switch 2. It's not that good a game. It's a good game, it's not that good. It's kinda okay. Wouldn't mind getting Bayonetta 2 because it was Nintendo exclusive and Nintendo and they're exclusive. Gosh, I hate them. Anyway, Bayonetta 2 is way overpriced. Like, way overpriced for this. For example, the regular game on Steam, the AAA release from Square Enix on Steam will be about 2,500 rubles. Bayonetta 2 from Wii U, just a port from Wii U on Switch, costs about 5,500 rubles. I am not kidding, I wish I did. But yeah, the pricing policy is just outrageous. But there's a good thing. It's portable. It is very good that it's portable. Although the battery life is not that great. One day I played it in a portable version like this, without disconnecting the joypads even. I played it like this and I played Dex. I think it lasted for about 4 hours. In general, I just made a short sessions for playing in and out. That's it. I didn't download anything. I didn't go for YouTube. I didn't go for Nintendo Store. It was just playing Dex. For your interest, Dex is not a very taxing game. It's a lightweight game. I don't think my PC will even struggle to run this game. But okay, this thing struggles. Understandable. This is hardware that is supposed to be portable. It struggles. Understandable. But 4 hours. Seriously, 4 hours just for Dex. You mean Skyrim will run for about what? 5 hours tops. 5 hours of Skyrim. Who would need that? Especially if the Skyrim is priced outrageous. Okay, but is there anything good with this? Of course. I kinda enjoy it. Kinda like it. It's nice. It's very good in hands. I really enjoy the option to just take these out, plonk this thing out, and get an accessory. Nintendo gives you accessory, which is amazing. Wish Apple did that. This thing, a very nice thing to have. It's not the Pro controller or anything like that, but it's good. It's much more better for your hands than just holding these things around. Because with this thing, you kind of have some sort of thing to grasp with these fingers. I must say, that day I played Dex for 4 hours in total. That finger was dead, that finger was dead, this finger was half dead. Because most of the time, guess what I did? I played it just as it was intended. Like this. I played it like this, and I don't know if you can see it, but fingers don't have much space to grab here. But okay, for portableness, it's okay. But this is not portable again. Okay, I lack portability. I want this thing to be smaller. I want this thing to be like a Game Boy. But this is bigger than Game Boy. The original Game Boy was pocketable, questionable. But okay, this thing is even less pocketable than the original Game Boy. But the real question is, do I like it? Kind of, sort of. I must say, I'm more happy to have that than not to have that. I have no idea if it helps you or not. If you already have the original Switch, you don't really need OLED version. The OLED version is just the same old Switch. They're priced outrageously for the same old Switch. Do you have any Switch? If you don't, OLED version is way to go because it has the better screen. You can watch Switch on this. And apparently you can connect Apple AirPods to it, but I have no idea if you want to. In any case, do you want a Pro controller? I don't know. I wish I could connect this thing. It's Bluetooth. But you know what annoys me the most? Just take a look at this. Take a look at this. Everything aside. XY are completely swapped. AB are completely swapped. It annoys me. It annoys me much more than it should. I already accepted that X is never in the same spot. The X, X, and X is always on the different spot. Then again, this thing has just square, triangle, and circle. Well, these two have letter, and letters are just swapped. Both times they are swapped. Why would you do this? How much of a sociopath do you have to be? God freaking damn it. But with all seriousness, this thing is much more easy on the fingers. As you can see, fingers are just grabbing everything, and it's cozy, it's nice, it's convenient with all the same stuff. This thing, your fingers are gonna die. This thing, your fingers are going to die. If you're going to play this thing, your fingers are going to be somewhere around here and they are going to die. But again, nobody cares. Everybody is a sociopath. At least Nintendo had a courtesy to give you something to grip it. At least that. Thank you, Nintendo. And yeah, it's alright thing. Quite possibly it was aimed for people who already love Nintendo more than they love their own children, because this thing has more adult content containing games than anything I have ever seen in the Nintendo before. Like, Wii was for casual gamers. Wii was for your grandpa and grandma trying to finally get along with you by playing your Nintendo. It was fine, it was okay. Wii U, I have no idea who it was designed for, but this thing was designed for fans of Nintendo. This is already for the fans of Nintendo. Why? I don't know, probably because they buy it. And yeah, they buy it. They do buy it. Is it overpriced? I wouldn't say so. I would say the price of the unit itself is fine. It quite has a lot of features. It is heavily engineered, so the price is fine. But everything else here is overpriced. Everything else. All the games are overpriced. And if you feel like getting yourself something to play your older Nintendo games that you wanted, I know that legally I cannot advise you to download ROMs and use emulation. But you know, I wouldn't advise this. I wouldn't advise paying extra for things this thing has to offer. Seriously, this thing has a special place for Nintendo Switch Online, the place where you can pay Nintendo to play Super Mario Bros. 3. if I remember correctly, Android can play for free. And legally, I am not advising you to take it. Not in a slightest chance. No, never do it. Please refrain from emulating Nintendo. But if you want my advice, it's not worth here. That's it. That's it. This is maximum I'm gonna say to you. And yeah, this thing, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really happy that they decided to go with a regular micro SD format, unlike some Vita, who went for proprietary memory stick thing. I have no idea why. They wanted to make Vita a thing. They abandoned it themselves. But then again, removing the cartridges from Switch, that's a pain. That's a real pain. There we go. Do you want to listen any kind of music on that? No, it doesn't have any player. Do you want to watch YouTube on that? Not really. If you have YouTube on your phone, you probably have a YouTube on your phone. YouTube on the phone is much better than YouTube here. In here, it is YouTube for smart TV, for the consoles probably. If you have a smart TV, you better off watch YouTube on your smart TV, not through this. If you don't have YouTube on your smart TV, watch it on your phone, on your PC, on your anything. I seriously cannot imagine a kid who owns Switch and doesn't own a mobile phone, a smartphone. Usually they do own that, and they can watch YouTube there, and they can comment, and then they like and dislike, but here, useless. Twitch here is already like a smart TV, but is it worth it? No. Use Twitch on the computer, please, or on mobile if you're pervert enough. Yeah. Any other apps? Indie games, overpriced here. They're much cheaper on Steam. They're much cheaper on GOG. And usually you can have much better deals with GOG and Steam. Or Humble Bundle. Or half of the games you can already have if you pay for Xbox Pass and you have them on your Xbox and on your PC alike. I don't mean that you have to have an Xbox for that. No, you can play it on a PC. Whatever. So I would say the hardware is okay. It's overrated. It's okay. This thing was revolutionary. This was really revolutionary. Imagine the screen, the same as here. Then it was a touch screen that didn't require a stylus. It was designed to use with fingers. Remember Nintendo DS? Yeah, that was good. Stylus everywhere. You can lose your stylus, and what are you gonna do? Just pay Nintendo more, or just scratch the screen with whatever. Wii U. Did it have the same technology of the touchscreen? No. This thing? Yes, finally we have it, but is it revolutionary? No, this already does it. Then again, touchpad. This whole thing is a touchpad. I cannot overstate how much more useful is this. Just imagine you're going through your game library, or let's go for Nintendo Shop. Let's go Nintendo shopping, just to show you how it works. Spoiler alert, it works slow as heck. This thing still has better screen than this. You can see it, alright? Okay, for example, you want to scroll this thing down all the time. Wow, wonderful. You want to go for something else, right? Yeah, it's slow. It's slow. Scroll down. Oops. Yeah, you saw that, right? You saw that. This thing never had this problem. In conclusion, no, I wouldn't recommend it. Thanks, bye.